There's a school called Epworth in the Midlands in Pietermaritzburg. And in 1987, when I was a bit younger, running away from political violence, I stayed there with my mom, who was a cleaner, at Epworth. And interestingly, I got inspired and I said, one day I'll own my own school. That to me, I think it was a build-up to where I am now in the education sector. So when I was there getting inspired, I did not realize that I was inspired because that is my interest, passion, and purpose. Doing education for me, imparting knowledge to others, gives me an amazing level of satisfaction. My name is Nhlanhla Khambule. I was born and bred in Pietermaritzburg. I am a proud entrepreneur. Started my journey in 1996 when I was 20 years. Finished varsity when I was 18. Started working when I was 19. I worked for a year and a half. Subsequently, I exited. It's a long story which I'm not going to share today as to how I started my first business. However, in 1996, there were new municipalities, which at the time were called transitional local authorities. So I saw an opportunity to train those new municipalities, those new politicians, those new mayors and councillors that had come on board. To be honest, I don't even know what I was teaching the councillors, but anyway, they listened to me. They even paid me for that. I'm still surprised. And then I ran that business up until 2010. I had another business which I sold called Future Kids. Now, after selling that business, I took a sabbatical for 6 months, and then I got into another new business, EdInvest, which is the current business that I'm running. What is that business doing? EdInvest has 3 very distinct divisions. The first one is artisan colleges. We have 14 different trades in artisans. The second one, we own private schools since 2019. And the third one is obviously we are shareholders in Fred, which is an exciting initiative which we co-own with Bruce Rowe. There is a need for a different kind of education system. However, by law, I cannot change the education system. Only the National Minister of Education can do that. Therefore, what can I do? I came up with something different. I added entrepreneurship and innovative thinking through a concept called See, Think, Innovate in all our schools. Every single day, our learners, before they start a class, the teacher always asks them, what have you seen? What have you thought? And what have you innovated? All of them, all the way from grade 1 up until grade 12, they learn entrepreneurship. It's all included in the curriculum. The biggest fear was, am I going to get the parents to enroll into this new, different type of education? Call it disruptive type of education, because it is indeed disruptive in its nature. But yeah, fortunately, the parents, did support us. It has not been without challenges. There has been challenges, obviously, as you roll out the initiative. However, we're very proud to say that we now have just about 1,000 learners in our school at Umlazi. And we've rolled this out to a couple of other schools. Hilton at Itham College, rolled it out at Stedin in Port Elizabeth, and the reception in the market has been phenomenal. When I started the business in 1996, we did not really know much. At the time, there was no Google, there was no ChatGPT, there was no AI, to give you content, but we really worked hard to get the content. And in 1999, we partnered with universities, and that was a major breakthrough for us. So that success, that support that you got, through these various universities made our programs at the time within the public sector to be very popular. We all need someone that is going to hold your hand, guide you, give you that input. I must say my business partner now, Mos Ngwasheng, who is a business partner at EdInvest, has been an amazing mentor to me from those days, all the way from 2002 up until to this very same day. So, yeah, I think impacting people is probably one of the greatest things that has happened over the last 10, 15 years. I'm a changed man. Money comes second. To me, it's about making an impact first, and then money will follow wherever I'm making an impact. And I think impacting people is one thing that drives me. When I started artisan colleges, to see someone who was hopeless, 25 years old, or even 30 years old, 12 years after exiting high school, and they had no hope. Some of them had, were on wunga, on drugs. Some of them had babies, young girls got babies in their teens, and they'd lost hope. To see them exiting with a trade test 3 years later, getting hired by ABI, Coca-Cola, Nampeg, or any of the companies, or even running their own businesses because we've taught them how to run their businesses. So this, to me, education is my passion. It's my interest. It's my purpose, and that's who I am. You don't have to wait until post-university to start your own business. You can start now and be a teenpreneur. I started at the age of 20. Start when you're 16. Start when you're 17. It does not necessarily mean you don't have to go to university. You can still go to university, but still running your own business. How nice to have your own money, not having to ask your parents for money simply because your business is making you money. You're even giving the siblings some money. That will be phenomenal. Start. Don't wait until everything is perfect. You'll make mistakes along the way, but making mistakes is just part of the package. 28 years later, I still make mistakes in business. You'll never stop making mistakes, so start, even if everything is not perfect.